Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In order to cure that, I'm going to have to do some mopping. So we'll do mopping over here so that we don't have the building flooded situation going on. Yeah, they can run round and do all of that there. That's right, there's no longer building flooded. Once I got that bit removed, that's good. And I got loads of water in here as well now. So I've got these two both able to work. As long as I've got the sand coming in. The rock crusher, metal ores over here. I've got 7 tons of that. And iron ore, I've got 53 tons currently. We've got wolframite there. Refined metal, I got iron, 3 tons and 5 tons of copper. Yeah, I won't do very much more on that. We'll leave it. But the Drecos... we're going to want, if we're going to be making ourselves some suits, we're going to be wanting that as well. Right, default schedule downtime. How did we get on with our digging? You didn't do any digging over here at all. You didn't get that far. We did manage to do some mopping, and we built that bit up. We need to do a little bit more mopping up through there before we open up that one. No, I don't need to mop that at all. Oh, there is literally only just a bit of stuff up here that we need to clean up. I've got food. So I got a little bit of high stress, but I don't actually have that much else in the way of problems going on. Now, exosuit. Hazard protection right there. Exosuit overlay. Oh, that's just the exosuit overlay. How do I make the actual Atmo suit checkpoint? It must be built next to an Atmo suit dock. And to make Atmo suits and things like that, jet suit pattern. To make the, I need textiles, carpeted, textile loom, not fabricate. So I need to make clothing items, which we can use. So I just need to build a suit, don't I? That's what I'm really looking for. Pathogen diagnosis would probably be a helpful thing to get. Smart storage with the conveyor belts. Another helpful thing. We don't need to like panic about getting everything in here, but we obviously we do want to slowly build up with everything that we've got in here. Right, let's go with that. We'll go with that research that I've just set going right in there, and I'm also going to want to look right station over here. I've got a shearing station for shearing Drecos. And you use that, and then this Taylor's duplicate clothing items. They will not fabricate. So on the textile loom, is that what's going to get me an atmospheric suit so that then I can have them working for longer periods of time in these little areas without getting into trouble? That's kind of what I'm thinking that we need to do. It's like I can get all the way over here, because here I've got carbon dioxide. This is all unbreathable. It's chlorine, carbon dioxide. They can't get over there very quickly at all. I got lots of Drecos up here. We want them, I think we want them in hydrogen, don't we? I need basically, I just need a hydrogen farm for the Drecos. This is brilliant. Gas overpressured in here. All the bristle blossoms, they're growing through at a phenomenal rate now. I got research going on. I got other things going on. The only issue I got is the water. But that's actually now starting to fill up a bit. Because I got this one now running flat out, which means that those two are running flat out. I need another pump in here if I want more than these. I got a second sieve there. I don't actually want that one going for a minute. I'll allow them to just stay doing nothing just for a bit. Look, and this over here, right, we're digging, there's the coal. That's the bit that we're doing. We need them to be coming up here and digging out this coal. It's quite important that we can get them to dig as much of that as possible. But you guys busy digging it, harvesting all of the bristle blossoms in here. They're helping them. Farmer's touch. They're having a fine time. And what do I do with these? Alright, this is what... Why are you glum? There's lots of coal here. Why is it happiness minded? What's wrong with you? Tame? It's cramped. Reproduction rate -1 at glum. This critter's feeling down because his needs aren't being met. We produce less material as a result. Critter metabolism -80. How how do we, like, build this up? Right, your diet is literally everything. And decor is, you're just plus 10. Stone hatchling egg, sage hatchling, hatchling egg. Calories, body temperature, a healthy duplicant's body temperature, a hatch, specific heat, errands, show navigation, germs, status. Right, cramped. But why are you glum? Well, I don't understand why you're glum. What do we need to do to unglum you? What is it that's making you so miserable? There must be something that is making it miserable, and I don't really know what it is. They're all cramped. It might be because they're cramped. It might be because the grooming station... I mean, I've got 9 priority as the grooming station. It's most urgent here. I don't know why I set that one as 9, but I have. Groomed. Right. Idled. He's not groomed. He's groomed. That's what it is. They're not being groomed. Right, I need them... They need to be groomed, basically. I need you to be in here. I need you to be making these guys happy. You're still glum. That one in there is... Right, now what? Now he's happy. That's what we gotta have. She's gotta be in here. She's gotta be cheering them up. You got sog... Wait a minute. You got... Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ellie, over here. How do you cure soggy feet? Stress plus 10% per cycle. Time remaining 29 seconds. Recently stepped in liquid. There is no cure for that. You've just got to wait for them to dry out. That's why you don't want them to get soggy feet. I see. Right. So, there we go. There's no soggy feet elsewhere. That bit's dug out, so I can go over to the base over here. Ladder. We'll pop that one into there. Just waiting on them to come along and dig that bit out. They're going to take their time. They're also taking their time up here, but they are coming up and they are doing it. So we've got hydrogen here. And it was the Draco in here. Right? That dude's elderly, Drecklets, glossy. They live on mealwood. Backside's covered in thick woolly fibers that only grow in hydrogen. So I need mealwood and I need hydrogen. That's what we need. We basically need a hydrogen environment, and then we need a load of mealwood for them. So, if we're going to have a Draco farm, kind of want to put it up here, but allow... Put mealwood in the middle. I got an idea for this. So, I got that one down there. I don't want to go any higher. I got an ice patch up here, so I don't really want to go any higher than this. That hydrogen will come and pool up here for the Dracos, and we'll be able to use them for, like, having a Draco farm. If I dig a little bit more out. Focus, focus, focus. We'll deal with the Draco farm in a little while. Why are you pouring water everywhere? I haven't dug anything out. Possibly we brought some ice up over here, which we shouldn't have done, but I don't think that we did, so why is there water everywhere? I reckon that maybe just we had a malfunction on the machine. It's entirely possible that it was caused by a malfunction on the machine. I just had a zap up there. Let's go and have a look in you. Choose blueprint. A vole pup. Burrowing critters that eat the regolith collected on terrestrial surfaces. They cannot burrow through refined materials. Oh, we got fertilizer. I don't think I need fertilizer, to be honest. I'll take it anyway. Print. Don't know if I need fertilizer or not. We will find out. Right, you mop up this water over here. We will also then mop up some of this water down here that is spread further afield. Grab that, and I'll do a bit of mopping down here as well. Why not? Base, ladder. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to be allowed to do that down there, but they're coming in and they're mopping it up anyway. They've picked up some coal in here. I did mining out through this way. We've got a load of coal in there. I forgot I set them mining this, so that's where they're getting more coal from that they're able to use. That one does have liquid water available. Pitcher pump empty. Right, we have a slight problem in that we're running out of water. This one is providing water. I've got a... Ooh, I've actually got a Pacu living in here at the moment. The Pacu can stay living in there. I'm quite happy with the Pacu to stay living in there. We've got insufficient oxygen generation. The rest of the things seem to be okay. We've got this being dug out now, which means that we're going to turn that room up there is what I'd like to turn into a room for Drecos. Now, it says that they eat mealwood. So I'm going to go to the mealwood. What do you take? Your atmosphere is oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide. So I can't grow the mealwood in with them. I've got to take the mealwood to them and just feed it to them. So I need to grow more mealwood. This one is irrigation is halted. I need to... that's a farm tile there. That's a hydroponic farm tile in there. Let me get rid of these, and we want to have the mealwoods just in here. And then they'll be able to be used for other things. That might be a good idea, actually. Let's go to that one. Copy settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Right. And that way we can change some of them over and we can plant some mealwood in some of these others. I got meal lice. They're being brought up. Being turned into food and things up there. I've got digging, construction going on over this side. We've got plenty of coal lying around. That was one of the big things that I was having. I've got 15 tons of coal now. So I've got quite a lot of coal that is lying around the base that we'll be able to use up for running stuff. I mean, we do want more than that, but we've currently got enough to sort of be okay. I've got more stuff over this way that they've actually now come through and they've dug out. They've put in that bit. Which means that I can put in a couple of extra requests for digs over here. I can dig that bit there. I'm not gonna dig anymore, just so that they can take all of that, and they can take that bit off over that side. Right. So no duplicates are gonna get stuck anywhere. Which is what I'm hoping. I don't want duplicates getting stuck. Now, if we look down through here, are all beds full? All the beds are full. We might want to consider giving ourselves another base, another bed. A berry sludge down there. It's not ideal stuff, is it? Right. He showered. He's looking clean. He's looking happy. Everybody's looking quite pleased with life in general. My next job is going to be going up here, and I would like to take that one. Gonna take that one, and that one, and that one, and then we're gonna dig that one out there, so that we can allow that next big pool of water. So I'm hoping this time, with these extra walls that I've got here, there goes the water. It's coming down, and it's coming down this way, and it's going to run straight down into here. Everything goes well. Duplicates will be able to get past all of this without getting soaking wet. And all of that water is going to run down and into here. This one is going to struggle. I've accepted that. I've moved on, so it's time for everybody else to do that as well. This here, the water is piling up quite high on there. There's a surprising amount of water in here. I forgot, I got a Pacu fillet there. Dig that bit out, and then they can come up and they can get that Pacu fillet in a minute. But this water is very quickly sort of dissipating. And the next bit, I need to get up there, and I want to dig that out. And then I got more water, and I got another one up there to do as well. There goes, there's the bulk of the water has now come out through, and the bulk of the water down through here. They're digging that, and they'll get this Pacu fillet as well. They should do. Yes, he's picked that one up straight away. Are they picking up anything else in here? We're picking up polluted dirt. So next, I'm going to mop everything up in here. I'll mop all of that. Mop that bit. And I'll mop that bit as well. We'll clean everything in here. All of this water, I want that all cleaned up now. The whole lot. Do that nice and quickly. And that's cleaned it all up. Right. Excellent. So I've now got a big, deep pool of water. I've also got some pacu fry, some pacu fish in there. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with those and how I'm supposed to get them and deal with them. I got a little bit of high stress, but not very much. And this is where we're going to put our Dreku farm. So I need to start building this with walls. I can't grow the mealwood in there. The mealwood are going to have to be grown down here, which means that that one I need to uproot. And I've got to do that for each of these. Temperature in here. Temperature's too high down there. Uproot. And you. That one as well. That one as well. So that we can grow more mealwood in here. And the mealwood that we plant in these... Why am I planting more bristle blossoms when I want to be planting mealwood in here? Farm tile seed, bristle... Mealwood seed. Plant. Copy settings. That's what I need to do. There. Like that. Okay, we'll put those in there. You are already mealwood and you should be staying the same. Mealwood. Right, I got mealwood on each of these. You got farm tiles in here. They're delivering dirt. We got blossom seeds. They got mealwood planted. They will grow those, which should in turn then be able to be taken all the way up here for the Dreku farm that we're going to build up there. Not digging any more of that out for a minute. The only job that I've got people doing at the moment is over this side. They're digging out that and they're placing that in over there. And then they're also digging out over this side. So we've got a bit extra base that I want to put in here like this. I'll just make that a little bit easier. They can run across there then, and they don't need to run across any higher. We're just going to run them across over here. They'll be able to get through and dig all of that out. It's the coal that we're after mostly. That's all I want to do is be able to make, just as long as I can reach the coal over this side. That's the only bit that really matters. They're coming up here at the moment, bubbles and all the rest of them. And they are struggling to reach it. They're struggling to reach it from up here as well. It's my biggest issue. I haven't really thought this through, have I? I know what I can do. We can build a new ladder in here. I'm not going over that way, but I can go to base in here, and I can go to ladder from down there, and I'll build that up there like that. We will go, and I'll take that one out, and base, ladder there, and then fire pole. I put that in here so they can very quickly drop down between the two. I'll also remove that bit, and then the fire pole can go up by a little bit higher. Like that. Put it up to the roof, why not? Go up to there. And they'll be able to get right the way through on this without too much problem, which means that then they can also go over this way, and I can put that right the way across there. It's a little bit more digging that they can head over that side and do, and I've got the fire pole and I've got the ladder straight down here. So I don't know if the ladder is going to be quicker climbing up or if running up the slope over there is going to be quicker for them. We'll find that out in a minute. I'm not going to change this bit just for a second. I'm going to let them come over and do that building. Fairly simple at the moment. All of the water in here. This has all been cleaned up. High stress is on one person only. The rest are looking pretty good. Cycle 174. We're getting ever closer to this one being able to be active again. Next activity, 25 cycles. Another 25 cycles. Consumable ores down here. 14 tons of coal currently available. And they're all using. We've got the batteries full now. I've been told I should be using smart batteries because they're better. I'm not quite sure how they work with the generators, but it doesn't waste. Like, I'm wasting an awful lot of coal on here. So we need to be thinking about smart batteries with those. Jumbo. I don't have smart batteries yet. Right, well, never mind then. We'll worry about smart batteries another time. I'm wanting to do I got another duplicate available, I think. I'm wanting to do this bit for a minute so that I have another... Just make sure that I've got a really good supply of coal all the way through. So, like, we're building up the fire pole over this way. And... they're coming across there. We've got the ladder here. I now want to actually... I want to build some base. I want to put some tile over here like this. So then they've got the ladder that side. Whether that's going to be a bit faster or not, I have no clue at the moment. But they're busy delivering... Oh, it's copper ore that they've got to have for the pipe. Not for the pole. At least they're able to climb down pretty fast. Seems, though, that going up that slope is faster than going up the ladder. You're getting iron ore that you're taking out here. And then we've got the fire pole. I've got one more little bit here. It's looking good over, like, this is really starting to look quite good here. Just got that little bit in there. And they're grabbing more coal. At the moment, they're sort of prioritizing grabbing the coal. I'm then going to... I've got those bits up there that are still to dig, but we're not going to do that at the moment. My next bit of digging is going to be that one, those, and that one. I'm going to dig those off. Just like that. Yeah, you run all the way over here and you run out of oxygen already. It's a slight problem, is they're running out of oxygen. Oh, no, they're going to be stuck. These are going to be stuck up here. They can't jump. That was stupid. That was really stupid. You're going to have to dig out. Yeah, you're suffocating. I know. I got to get you out of here and fast. If I don't get... Oh, dear. They can go 2 at a time. They can do 2 at a time. You've got to get out. Go, 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 go. Are you going to make it? They're running up there. They're both going to die. Bubbles didn't make it. So close. Like, seriously, poor Bubbles didn't meet... Like, literally, they were just a step away from being able to make it right there. I feel really bad. I feel really bad for Bubbles. So we're going to put that one in here. We've got Abe, Hassan, Bert, Gene, and now Bubbles has died. Bubbles didn't make it. This is a bad, bad day. Poor Bubbles. Skills. What skills did you have? You had 10 skill points. Construction, athletics in here. Medicine. You were mainly a doctor. There, learn skills. Medicine, compounding, bedside, advanced medical care. Improved carrying. You had grilling as well. Advanced medical care. You were a doctor. We need another doctor. Right. You have suffocated. Bubbles died. Bubbles didn't make it. This is a not good thing. Let's go into duplicates. Choose a blueprint. I need another doctor. Right. Destructive, ugly, crier, and vomiter. You're out. I don't want vomiters. Because vomiters, they can vomit at the wrong time. And that causes major, major issues. So you right here, trypophobia, cannot do digging errands. Well, you're not much good. Biohazard, decreased germ resistance. This possibly... Well, I suppose you can do other things, especially if you're a doctor. Husbandry, cuisine, strength. Your interests are supplying. You're all about strength. And you're all about machinery. I'm kind of thinking Max, he can't do digging errands. It's husbandry, cuisine, and strength. Now, we had cuisine previously. We could do a little bit of husbandry. So this is looking positive. You here, you decrease germ resistance, which is not great. But you are... Meeps have a face, only a 2-ton printing pod. Good love. At any given moment, a Max is viscerally living 10 different humiliating memories. And no matter how much as Liam scrubs, he can never feel truly clean. Yeah, I don't want you. Ooh, I'm actually torn. Interests are ranching, cooking, and tidying, and your interests are supplying only. It's the decreased germ resistance. I think we will go with you. We will print you out there. We have now got a replacement duplicant in here. We're then going to go straight into here. We're going to go to the duplicant skills. We're going to look down here with Max. So we're going to start out doctoring. I've actually got advanced medical care all the way through. So grilling is really a good one to go for, because we've got grilling level 2 as well, and then the critter ranching, which is going to be quite helpful. So yeah, I think that's not too bad in there. So we got a replacement for poor Bubbles. It was down to my bad management over here. I had them dig out in such a way that they got stuck. Frithgar, Frithgar, Frithgar. That is not the way to treat your poor little duplicants. What did they do to deserve a boss like you? I don't really know. Can't really answer that question. But I do feel a pang of guilt. I will admit that I feel a pang of guilt. Right. I'm not going to change anything else for a minute. I will let them go on and just finish sort of sorting out that bit. Everything else is sorted, so currently duplicants are going to be running around doing sensible and smart things all around the base. I've got the research is currently on hiatus, which means that I had another research done. Technologies, I got stations in here. I got the textile loom. Utilities, sweepy docks, thermo aqua tuners, ice fan or scrubbers. Furniture. Nice things in there. Medicine. Apothecary. Sick bay. I haven't got a sick bay. We ought to make one of them. Refinement in here. Kiln, rock crusher, ethanol. No. Ventilation. How and where I make the suits. I think the suits are just made not with the stations. We've got to make the textile loom. But in order to do that, we need the whole Dreco farm that we were looking at building up here. We'll get to that. I'm still working on building up my supply of water. I've got... now, look. Right. You're now full of water. You're now full of water. And you're now full of water. That's good. We can start emptying some of the water into here so that this reservoir can start to fill up again. And then we also want to head up this way, and we want to start digging out some of this. I got loads of sand in there, but I want to go up through here. And basically, I just want to build a ladder. See, I just take the ladder from here. I just take a ladder from here. I want to go straight up through there. Tunnel into the bottom of these two polluted water ones. And there's a chlorine gas vent, but I got another polluted water up here. So I'm kind of thinking I could just keep heading on up. We got a load of bleach stone in here, sand. Keep going up, and I got even more liquid in here. I got loads of it. Right, we've got the potential to reach an awful lot of water going up through there. Now, there's more water out this way. We've got tons. The whole bottom of this area here is starting to get flooded out. What's the temperature in here? We haven't checked on that lately. Starting to warm up a bit in this side, but generally it's still frozen solid. That's good. Still really, really cold. What's the temperature everywhere else? This is cool in here. This is quite warm in this side, but it will cool down fairly rapidly. That's producing heat. And this is looking great. It's actually looking pretty good. I do wonder if I ought to think about trying to cool some of this down as well. Well, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.